Have you heard of FlowWise AI? Well, it lets you build AI agents visually. Best thing of all, it's open source and we can install this on a VPS. That means no limits on the amount of agents and the amount of usage. So let me show you how to install it on a VPS right now. Hey, what's up everyone? So this is FlowWise and you can build AI agents visually. Now it's a really robust platform that can let you build simple AI agents and super complex AI agents. So it's a great platform that we can use right now. Now, in case you don't want to install this on a VPS because maybe it's too hard, but in this case, it's going to be super easy. You can install the free version right here that has limits. But if you want to fully take advantage of FlowWise, definitely use this. I'm going to show you how to install this on a Hostinger VPS, and they're going to be the sponsor for this video. So if you plan to grab a VPS on Hostinger, check out that link in the description. Go to Services, VPS Hosting, and in this section, we'll be able to find their VPS plans. Now, the most affordable plan is $499 and the most robust plan is $19.99. Now, be aware that if you plan to install FlowWise in this VPS, if you plan to not use it that much, KBM1 will be the sweet spot. But if you plan to use this a lot with a bunch of AI agents, definitely use KBM4 or 8. Now, in this case, I'm going to use KBM2 for this purpose, which is $6.99 a month, but the price is going to drop with my coupon code. Now, the first thing that Hostinger is going to ask you is how many months do you want to pay in advance? I recommend 24 months because you're going to lock in the lowest price and the lowest renewal price, plus you'll be good to go for 2 years. Now, this is the current pricing, but if you click on have a coupon code and type in my code or paste it in, the price is going to drop to $150.98. Now, you can install FlowWise straight from here or from the panel on Hostinger. Now, if you do it through here, go ahead and select the OS from here. So go to Applications, go to Show More, and you'll be able to find FlowWise right here. Here it is. I'm going to confirm. And once I go through the purchase process, FlowWise will be installed. And it's just super easy. Now, in case you installed a different OS and you want to install FlowWise afterwards, that is possible. So inside of your Hostinger panel, go to your VPSs and you'll be able to find all the VPSs available here. So if I go ahead and select this VPS right here, I'll go into Manage and I'll go into OS and Panel, Operating System. I'll go into Applications again and I'll go ahead and find FlowWise. Here it is, FlowWise AI. I'll confirm Change OS, Recognize, use the password that I'm going to use for this. I'll go ahead and generate a random one, and that will begin the installation process. So here we go. It's now changing. Now, a big warning, if you do this, this will wipe out everything that's in the VPS. So if you have a website there, don't do this, okay? But if it's a brand new VPS and you forgot to select FlowWise in the beginning, go ahead and do this installation right here. Now, once that installation is done, you'll be able to go into FlowWise. Now, in this case, I already have FlowWise in this VPS right here, and I'll go ahead and go to Manage App, and I get access to FlowWise. Now, FlowWise, as I mentioned before, is a super robust platform. The first thing I would recommend to you to get started with FlowWise is going into credentials and adding the credentials to the applications that you plan to use. So if you plan to use, for example, OpenAI, well, go ahead and grab your API key and bring it into FlowWise. Same thing goes with Anthropic and all the other things that you want to connect to. GitHub API, HTTP basic auth. If you want to connect to MongoDB, MySQL API, you'll need the details to connect to these. Stripe, Slack API, and all these will provide you connections to later on build your chat flows, your agent flows, all from here. So it's a super robust platform. So once you got your credentials built out, you'll be able to build your, for example, chat flows here. I can go ahead and add a new one. And in the left, there's a plus button that will let me add everything that I need to create my automations right here. Now, if you don't want to go through this process because it's complex to get started, they have a marketplace. So if you click on marketplace, they have community templates and they have a bunch of these. So for example, if I select OpenAI, which is a really popular one, there's a pre-built OpenAI assistant. So if I click on this, I get a demo of this template. And if I want to use it, I go ahead and use template right there. So let's just say that I want to use Anthropic. I'll go ahead and choose here. And here's one of the ones that use Anthropic. Transcript summarization. Now, you can use a template like this for a transcript summarization. And you don't have to stick with Anthropic. You can go ahead and change that up by adding a brand new one. So in this case, it's using plain text. It's going to select the chat prompt that's going to use as a template. It's going to use buffer memory. Remember, this is on your VPS. It's going to use chat Anthropic for this. And it's going to have the inputs. I can go ahead and use this template and I am good to go to change everything from here from this template. So it's a fantastic way to get started with FlowWise. Now, as I mentioned before, the big benefit of using FlowWise on your VPS is that you're not going to have limits. So if you want to avoid the monthly payments for FlowWise cloud version that they provide, definitely use a VPS that's going to be much cheaper. Plus, you're not going to have the limitations here. For example, the limitation for the 1 GB storage is not going to be over there. Or other things like the 50,000 predictions per month. You can have those on your VPS and start using it right away without those limits. So definitely, if you plan to grab a VPS to install FlowWise, don't forget to use my coupon code on Hostinger, which is SaaSmaster. And that's how easy it is to install FlowWise on a VPS using Hostinger. And that's a wrap.